Are you tired of being overcharged and forced into paying a monthly subscription for your Mac and Windows software? Well, if you are, currently we're having a 50% off discount on all the latest Mac and Windows software, such as AutoCAD, SolidWorks, Photoshop, Microsoft Office, and much more. Our 50% off discount will be ending soon, so be sure to text us "Need Software" to 323-405-1341. That's 323-405-1341. We aim to please, so expect 24/7 technical support, the latest premium software, instant software links delivered to your email, and PayPal buyer's protection guarantee.
Yeah.
Okay. What up?
Yeah.
Peace, family. Let's go. Did I just burp? Yeah.
Peace to the Godcast family.
Yes, sir. What up, Minnesota? A1 Drizzy. What? Lord Jamar, not at the Verez, the OG? I don't get it. Peace, y'all. What's populating? I see y'all. Big Stu in the house. I see you, fam. Tell him about it, Spiritual Adam. He said Lord Jamar album is criminally underrated. That is fucking true. But, you know, it's one of those gems that you know, over time, it'll get the appreciation it's supposed to.
True.
But anyway, peace, y'all. What's good?
Peace.
Welcome back to What You Think, Lord. My name is Lord Jamar.
And it's your boy Artie Stacks.
Got my boy Anubis in the back, making noise as he usually fucking does, this motherfucker. Make sure y'all click the like button upon entering the room. Look at this guy. Yes, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. And yeah, we're back.
So make sure you subscribe, hit like, and leave a comment. Get them algorithms up.
Hit that share button too. Go ahead and share this with people, and get their asses up in here. So what's good, family? Matter of fact, if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can go to cash.me/you-know-what-I-mean. We thank you in advance. You can also do the super chat, although YouTube does get a cut of the super chat, but you know, it is what it is. Channels like ours, you know, we're not corporately funded and all of that. We say a lot of things that some people might not agree with, and therefore you know, we need the people to support.
And that's exactly why we can't get canceled.
Right. So yes, to donate to the show, make sure you go to www.cash.me/$, you know what I mean. Oh, and here's Waleed Haji. Thank you, Waleed. Lord Jamar, what you think of Bruno Mars? Unless something happened with Bruno Mars that I don't know about. Why don't you look that up, sir? I think Bruno Mars is super talented. I think he's super smart for finding his niche, his musical niche, where he's making old school music new again. He's making old R&B sound new again. Yeah. And he's just doing a style of music that a lot of people aren't doing. So he's created his own lane for himself, I think he's fucking dope, But I'd like to know, was there anything else behind that question? Here's another one. Hang on a second. Danny said, Jamar, what you think about the Uvalde police waiting outside the school for nearly an hour while kids were being killed? We're going to get into all of that. We're definitely going to get into this whole school shooting thing. I didn't happen to know that tidbit of information, but now that you bring it up, what do I think about them waiting outside for an hour? I mean, I'm sure they'll have their reasons. We had to make sure everybody was safe and had to keep our officers safe as well. We just couldn't send people in there and da 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 da. I don't know. Everything is not everything is not like a movie, or is it like a movie? I don't know.
Does life imitate art, or does art imitate life?
Or is certain things... Oh man, it's so deep. All right, listen.
Unpack it.
Well, let's since he started us there, why don't you give us the summary, Artie Stacks?
Yes, sir. So, mass shooting in
Uvalde. Hang on, the OG Steve. Real quick, the OG Steve said, "What's good, Lord J? Salute the platform from Allerton Avenue to BX. That's what's up. Peace to my Allerton Avenue family. Ken J, maintain. Fucking Coach Nim was good. All right.
Salute.
Thank you, bro. All right, go ahead. So what happened?
Mass shooting in how do you pronounce Uvalde? How do you pronounce this? Uvalde?
I'm not even sure. Uvalde? Yeah.
It's a small town in Texas.
Okay.
So, there was a mass shooting at Robb Elementary School, which led to 19 students plus 2 teachers dead. It was an 18-year-old suspect that went to a high school. He was a dropout, not too far from that elementary school. Before running into the school and doing the shooting, he shot his own grandmother in the face before heading into the elementary school and murdering 21 people.
Now, apparently he tweeted about all this, right? He went on Twitter or something and said, I'm going to shoot my grandma and I'm going to shoot up a school. Yeah, apparently he did that. And they're acting like, see, this is what's so weird, right? They act like if somebody posts some shit like that, like automatically, Twitter or something is supposed to see it, or like, they're trying to set up some sort of algorithms or something that's going to like monitor speech. This is also a way to monitor speech. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, Twitter should have been able to know. You know what I mean? So now if you say anything crazy, like motherfuckers getting beef all day on Twitter and talk about killing each other, but they don't necessarily mean they're going to kill each other.
Right.
Or they say, I'm going to punch you in the face or some shit like that. but it might be just some Twitter talk. You understand?
Right.
Now people might, you know,
and
if this kind of hysteria, you know, over what's said and all of that keeps going in a certain direction, you best believe people's going to get arrested, prosecuted, and convicted just for saying certain things that might seem violent. And, you know, we have to do this just in case, you know, the next shooter is out there announcing, you know.
And also, apparently, he said, wait until tomorrow.
Oh, right. And what did that mean? What, he was going to do this one day and then tomorrow he was going to really let him have it? Like, did you think there was going to be a tomorrow? Now, first of all, hang on. Because I'd like to just see who we're dealing with real quick. So let's take a look at this guy who did the shooting. Ah, here he is. Woke liberal policies, no accountability for crimes, too worried about offend his pronouns. Ultra MAGA killabilly. This is the shooter. Those of us in jeans and boots, I guess, is a white dude, and John Deere ball caps are the problem. Yeah. So the shooter was actually, you know, a cross-dressing, you know, he liked to dress up as a girl. He obviously had things going on in his head. You know, I find it interesting because Candace Owens, who a lot of people, you know, seem to have a problem with, I mean, basically just because I guess she supported Trump. And, you know, I mean, listen, she does have a lot of things about her that, you know, we could look at her and be like, oh, I don't fuck with her because of that. You know, she got a white husband. Yeah, that's some bullshit. She has been known to say things, you know, about black people that have been, you know, make you be like, what the fuck is she talking about? Is she black? But at the same time, I've heard her say a lot of things that are spot on. Okay. So you got people that are right sometimes and wrong sometimes. We're, you know, none of us are perfect. But as this goes, she actually said, Candace Owens, on the 18-year-old Texas school shooter, she says an adult man, and believe an 18-year-old is an adult man that wants to dress up like a female is a glaring symbol of mental disease. Let's put it out there. Let's just fucking say what a lot of people don't want to say. She said an adult man that wants to dress up like a female is a glaring symbol of mental disease. A society driven by cowardice prevents this topic from being discussed honestly and openly. All of our children are at risk because we refuse to acknowledge and instead encourage mental illness. Ooh, Candace. She goes on to say, I am a mother. If you think that calling me transphobic is going to prevent me from protecting my children from harmful societal lies and the predators that perpetrate them, then you must have no idea what a mother is capable of. She also says, what drives an 18-year-old to murder innocent children? I don't know. But judging by the photos of him cross-dressing, we can assume there were plenty of signs that he was mentally disturbed and is abused by adults in his life. Societal cowardice ignored those plenty of signs. I 100% agree with everything she just said. what the problem is.
Mm.
What the problem is, because we're gonna have to, you know, I've been saying this for the longest. Like, you know, you can believe you whatever you want to be. You can believe you're that. But I don't have to go along with the shit. It's mentally ill if I go along with it as well.
Right.
Because whether you believe you're a woman, a dog, a dolphin, it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Mental illness is mental illness. Hang on. The OG Steve said these other states and suburban areas need the same stuff that do with inner city schools, metal detectors, security schools, safety teams, etc.
Mm.
I guess. I mean, they do that shit to us in our schools, though, to make us feel like criminals,
Mm-hmm.
you know, to make us feel like, yo, we on some hardcore shit. Like, I remember when they started putting metal detectors in the schools back in the day, and it was all these schools in the city, you know, and we up in Westchester, you know, we kind of looked at that like, damn, them schools is hardcore. Like, yo, they got metal detectors, you know, like we ain't had no shit like that.
What do you think a solution would be? Shouldn't they have at least maybe 1 or 2 armed, police officers instead of them rolling around eating donuts?
Well, here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. This is also what I wanted to address as well. Like, they're using all these shootings to act like we should take guns away from people.
Mm.
As if we should use these incidents to take guns out of people's hands. No, it is the exact opposite. If we, as the people, the average common person, more people were able to carry firearms, the threat would be much lower of people committing offenses with firearms, especially robberies and shit like that. You're not going to walk into the bank with the gun if you don't know how many people in there might pull out a fucking gun on you. If you know it's only the security guard, bow, I'm gonna go in there, shoot the security guard. Now I'm good. Because I know nobody else has a firearm. And the only people now I got to worry about is when the police get here. On the convex, if I'm in an open carry state or a state where you can conceal carry and I walk in the bank, yeah, the security guard got his joint, but then so does Mrs. Jones. You know what I mean? So does Mr. Williams and all these other people on the line that are just banking, as well as people that might be working there. That's going to make me as a criminal think twice. That's also going to make me think twice when I'm out on the street, we getting in beefs.
Mm.
If you get in the beef, it might not escalate as high. See, people think it's gonna be the wild, wild west. Well, if everybody's gonna have a gun, if everybody has a gun, there's gonna be mad shootouts. No, that's not true. And the numbers don't show that.
Mm-hmm.
And Digger could talk about, oh, you wanted to talk about, yes, we're talking about numbers. Talk about numbers. Not all numbers are lies. Like, stop it.
There's carry and conceal here in St. Louis.
Right.
Everybody packing, everybody.
Right. But you have just as high crime, if not higher, in states where there is no concealed carry, where the gun laws are so strict and tough, yet you have worse crime in these places. What's up with that?
Mm-hmm.
And again, they have concealed carry. I mean, is it shootouts in the street like that amongst regular citizens? The killings that go on in St. Louis is some hood shit that happens in all hoods because there's a poison in the mentality of the hood. It's not the fact that people have guns.
Right.
The law-abiding citizens that have guns are not shooting each other.
Right.
The people or the people that don't feel a certain struggle and they're not. They're not They're not feeling that day to day, you know. They're not living that street life.
Mm.
People like that ain't getting in the shootouts just because they carry
Right.
concealed weapons.
Right.
So if more law-abiding citizens, I'm not talking about, you know. And some of us are forced to go against the law. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. You're
I'm
speaking
just
of
saying,
the average, like the average Joe Blow.
The average Joe Blow.
Yeah.
If they were able to carry, trust me, it would bring down crime. So what do y'all think in the comments?
Also, so what about in the schools? Remember Sandy Hook and now this? What would be you think, Lord Jamar, your recommendation for the schools? Elementary kids, man. Should the teachers be packing?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I don't know if you know that should be a prerequisite to be a teacher. Somebody said private school don't have shootings. Why do you think that is, LJ? Good question, Leah Sawyer. Good question. It does seem like all of these schools are always public schools, right?
Right.
Someone even stated, who said that? I think it was Colin Noir. He might have said if Biden had school-age children, hey, Miss Ravioli, I see you. If Biden had school-age children, there's no way that his children's school would be attacked because it would be protected by people with guns. Right? Think about it. If the
Secret Service, maybe Secret Service. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Of course. And it would just probably be.
They would probably be homeschooled.
Even if there wasn't schools, nah. I mean, they probably would go to some fancy private school. Where did the whatchamacallit's children go? The Obama's children go to school. You know what I mean?
Right.
What kind of protection do you think they had? With no school shooters up in their school.
Right.
They didn't have to go through no trauma like that. Why? But I'm telling you, all of this, you know, and first of all, again, my condolences to everyone that lost their lives, to the families and friends of the deceased. I hate when we have to get straight into the political ramifications of these things. You don't even have time to mourn these people. You understand? Because they go straight in on, you know, the other side goes straight on, yo, let's take the guns away from the people. Like, please understand, just like the bang bang boogie was not to protect you, nor is taking guns out of people's hands. That's not to protect you. They don't want to do it for your safety. They want to do it to disarm you. They want to do it to disarm you and make you defenseless. To who? Them.
This is a very good segue, Lord Jamar, because now President Biden is using this mass shooting to take aim at the Second Amendment.
Of course he is.
Since the suspect of the mass shooting passed his background check.
Hang on a second.
Getting spooky out here, y'all. You're not a meaners. Let me know, what do you think would be the solution for schools, man? Put it in the comments.
I mean, it's not just schools. School is a microcosm.
Right.
I mean,
so real quick, he passed his background check.
Well, Candace says, how was the suspect able to walk right in the school? And why was the school doors not locked? What up, God level? I see you.
I know the answer to that. I don't think any school or business can be locked during hours of operation because it's a fire. You know what I'm saying? Like a fire.
Well, no, maybe not locked from the inside. As long as the people could get out, you can't have the doors chained, but I surely can have the doors locked where people can't come from the outside in. You just can't have it to where the people inside can't get out. That's different. So that's why you have those push doors at schools so that you can get out when you push those bars, but from the outside you can't get in. So, yeah.
Now, I also
doors being locked in school is actually a normal thing.
Okay, now I also see.
I was coming up anyway.
Like, look this up. Make sure you look this up. Something about he was in a car crash, in a high-speed chase from the police, and then he ran up in the school, and a police officer actually got shot.
So yeah, because he killed his grandma before this, right?
Right. Shot her in the face.
Shot grandma in the face. Damn,
I'm not saying she's dead. I'm just saying, look it up. It was a car crash. He crashed the car. The school happened to be right there, and he ran into the school. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the grandma's dead, but yeah, he shot her in the face. And the school happened to be there. So it sounded like because the school happened to be there when he crashed his car, he was like, oh, let me run up in here.
Right. But and so now Candace is saying if the doors were locked, he wouldn't have been able to run up in there like that.
Right.
Why are the doors just unlocked like that? How is he so able to get in there like that? And was it just a coincidence? You see what I'm saying? Did he just happen to stop there? And I'm at a school. You know what? Let me just start shooting people in here. Like, what's that all? He said what he was going to do. He said what he was going to do.
Right.
He said, I'm going to shoot my grandmother and then I'm going to shoot people at school. And yes, the grandmother lived. Now, did he get killed?
Yes.
He's dead? Are we sure about that?
For once, the shooter got killed, and it happened to be a minority because he looks Mexican.
Because he do look Mexican, right?
If he was a white boy, he would have walked away unscathed. But for once, the shooter got killed, and he looks Mexican. Go figure.
Mexican. He does look kind of Spanish. He don't look regular white. Yeah. Interesting. Do we know when did he get killed at the school? When did he get killed?
He got killed at the school.
Okay. Well,
when does that ever happen in any other scenario?
Now, are they gonna?
So guess he got. Okay, so suspect was killed on the scene by U.S. Border Patrol Police. Okay, U.S. Border Patrol
too, right?
Yeah,
because they're used to killing Mexicans, huh? So they knew what to do. Let's get the Border Patrol in on this Mexican. They don't know how to kill him. So now the trans community, are they claiming this nigga? Are they claiming him? Like, yeah, that's one of ours. We admit one of ours bugged out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Are they admitting that one of theirs bugged out?
I'm hearing crickets. Too bad we don't have.
They're not trying to claim him, because now I heard there's also some false pictures. They're trying to put like false pictures out there. It's like some Photoshop shit to like confuse the issue. But the picture I showed you is dude. That is him. But there's other ones with like some gay flag. Those are supposed to be some Photoshop shit.
So also apparently the husband of one of the slain teachers, he died today of a heart attack.
Whoa.
Maybe / broken heart. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's understandable, bro.
Right.
That's a lot to bear. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Again, my heart goes out to anybody that has to go through some shit like this, man. Like, because
19
they
students.
really taking lives in order to prove a point or to try to get certain laws passed. They will really kill people for this shit.
19 little kids, man.
And then you got people thinking, oh, it's just, it's just this generation is crazy. No, it's not just that.
This almost sounds
Generation is crazy, but they ain't no crazier.
What's today's date? Today's what?
25th.
What's today's date?
No, 26. 26.
I'm wondering if this is some kind of sacrifice ritual, man. Little kids, man. 19 little kids. It's just weird.
C. Marsh says, thank you, C. Marsh. He said one of the reasons the Buffalo shooter targeted that black neighborhood is because they got strict gun laws. Therefore, few people could challenge him. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you best believe people do shit where they try to take the path of least resistance. So that's why they say, why do you do crime in your own neighborhood? Because it's easier to do crime in your own neighborhood. That's where you know. It's harder to go in somebody else's neighborhood and do crime. You don't know the lay of the land. It's just harder. People want to do the easier thing, so they'll do what's right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like,
but this Buffalo shooter, he didn't go to where the gangsters was at.
He went to where it's easier for him.
He went in a grocery store.
He went to a grocery store where he knew if he went to the gangsters, where the gangsters was at, there's a much higher probability that if he did that bullshit, he would have got shot back at. So he didn't go there. And somebody's saying, well, the security guard got killed. Yeah, because it was one guy with a gun. Well, he had a gun and he still got killed. Yeah, one guy.
Right.
And he knew that.
Right. Come in the neighborhoods. There's going to be more than one guy.
And apparently, homeboy had on body armor, and I don't think the security guard did. So that's another advantage that he had over dude. You know what I mean? It's all about having advantages over. So now think about the advantage that the government would have over a defenseless citizenry. Imagine the people had nothing to defend themselves from the government, yet the government has machine guns and bazookas and, bulletproof vests and helmets, and they got all that shit.
Landmines.
You think they won't use it against you? That's where you fucking got it wrong. Maestro Fresh West, what's up, my brother? Thank you, my brother, as always. We appreciate you, King. So when I talk about the path of least resistance, this is also why the powers that be want to attack the Second Amendment, why they want to take, people's guns away so that they will have the path of least resistance. So that when it's time to implement this new world order, and when it's time to say, all right, you're going to have a social credit system, and they trying to force everybody to take vaccines and all, when all of that comes, and if people try to revolt that, it won't be in their book. They're hoping that it won't be with guns.
Run up in your spot. Run up in your spot. What you gonna do? Yeah. Run up in your spot. What you gonna do now?
And they got manly men in the military. And we breeding these pansy ass men out here. So now you got strong diesel men with weapons coming up in there to fight against, you know, niggas that scream like the Wayans brothers in the movies, like, you know what I mean? You know, when them niggas get up and them niggas be screaming like and that's like the response that they want a lot of black men to have, is that scary, like, yeah, I'll act tough, but really I'm scared deep down inside. Icy Sour said, peace. Thank you once again for your donation. He said, Lord, can you make a comparison between the New York subway shooter and the Buffalo shooter? I don't see a lot of comparisons. The New York subway shooting actually looked fake, and the Buffalo shooting looked real. Yeah, one looked like a mentally ill. I mean, I guess they're both mentally ill to be able to do it, but the New York subway shooter just seemed like a mentally ill dude they got out of like a shelter and said, "Come here, we need you to do some shit today." Like, you know what I mean?
Here's $20.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot of comparisons other than they both happen in New York. And like I said previously, there is a ruling in front of the Supreme Court right now that may overturn the concealed carry laws in New York State. And if that's the case, they're trying to get people in New York to have a bad feeling about guns and the bad feeling, you know, about being able to conceal carry. So I'm saying, don't let these things influence you to say, oh, nobody should have guns. No, just the opposite. Just the opposite. Responsible people should have them so we can protect ourselves. Because make no mistake about it, also, black people, we're the only ones that's going to be able to protect ourselves. These police are not here to serve and protect you. That's not for you. That's for businesses and shit like that. And for white people, that's not for you. You got to protect yourself. Have you seen the videos of the WEF meeting? That's the World Economic Forum meeting. No, I have not seen the videos, Nasara Jasara. Thank you for your donation. But I know there is some meetings going on right now with the World Economic Forum, and they're trying to actually pass laws that would take away the sovereignty of a lot of people around the world and enable these people to force a lot of things on you, right? What we're talking about now. And a lot of countries would not be able to defend themselves because they don't have things like the Second Amendment. So yeah,
we got some real ones repping the culture that's there right now, talking about NFTs and music.
Candace M, thank you again. Candace says, it seems like the government had this massacre pre-planned to push gun control. That school back door was unlocked. Nobody buzzed this guy in. Thank you, Candace. Yes, these things do be pre-planned. Now, they do have real results. Just because something is pre-planned and all of that doesn't mean that people are not really getting killed. Let's put that out there. But absolutely, gun control is the order of the day right now. So we're going to see a lot of this right now because they're really trying to push for, they want the people to be the ones saying this. And then you got fools that think they're super woke that fall right into the hands of, what do you need a gun for? You know what I mean? What do we even need assault rifles for?
Please.
Like, that's not a hunting thing. You can't hunt with, like, shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. Y'all don't even know what the fuck you're saying. What road you're traveling down with that type of language. Stop it. I'm not saying we need to be out here as warriors and shit, but we do need to have the means to be able to defend ourselves from a tyrannical government should we ever should the opportunity ever make itself available. And we can see as the days go by that the chances of that are very real. And so, of course, the closer we get to tyranny, the more they're going to be like, yo, I don't need no guns. Like, guns are, please, what do y'all need guns for? Guns are horrible.
Please take them. We don't.
And y'all are like, yeah, take them, please.
We don't want them. Please take them. We don't want our babies. Our babies.
Enough. You guys are the only ones that should have them. If you're not in the law enforcement or the military, then you should be the only ones, and nobody else should have them.
Do it for the babies.
That's what they want people to say out their own mouths. And they're like, oh, word, cool. Are you ready to vote on that? Would you like to vote on that?
Want to make it official?
And then your mother, yeah, let's vote on it. Let's vote on it. Because I'm sick and tired of, we've got to do something to make things safer. All this gun violence. Shut the fuck up. They said Australia banned guns and they're doing just fine. No, they're not doing just fine. You know what kind of fucking shit they was going through during the lockdowns and shit like that? The way they was able to control those motherfuckers in Australia, they are not just fine. And if they decide to even go even further with the encroaching on people's rights, you'll see who's just fine out here.
Yeah. They didn't have any weapons. I seen them
beat the military with the little guns. Yeah, tell that to the Viet Cong, motherfucker. Tell that to the Viet Cong. Shut the fuck up.
Tell that to the Afghanis.
It's about not rolling over on your back. So you think giving up your guns and not having any kind of resistance is better? You think having little guns against big guns is better than just having rocks and slingshots? Is that what you think? Thank you, Shabaram. I appreciate you. But stop with the negative talk. We can do whatever we put our mind to. Okay? So I don't even want to hear that type of shit. Love you though, brother.
He said with your little guns.
Yeah, it's not about the size of your fucking guns. If you ain't got no guns, you fuck. I'm trying to get his shit off. All right. So let's move on.
Yeah, man.
What else is going on?
Did you hear kind of on a lighter note, but not so lighter note, because I don't think this is funny. Baby formula shortage. Did you hear about that, Lord Jamar?
Yes, I did.
2022, there's a baby formula shortage. However, withholding formula in the FEMA stockpile. So I guess FEMA is hoarding baby formula, but the mothers have no access to it.
First of all, your boy Biden has been talking about food shortages. Get ready, there's gonna be food shortages. How does he know this? How does he know there's gonna be food shortages? Because they're the ones, again, creating the fucking crisis. Not only are they saying there's baby formula shortages, but certain processing plants have been burned down. Like food processing plants have been burned down. Railroad tracks have been sabotaged. All kind of crazy shit. And yes, now they talk about baby formula. First of all, I wouldn't be so worried about that because mothers, first of all, you shouldn't be even giving your children formula in the first place. Why are we giving our children this formula, this fucking Frankenstein's formula from this motherfucker? The best thing that your babies could be eating and drinking is mother's milk, okay? Mother's breast milk. Let's give her.
Right.
Let's give a clap up for that. You need to be breastfeeding your children. Okay. I say at least till they're about 3 years old. What? Oh, that sounds crazy. Yes, 3 years old. You fucking heard me right. But in this society, they'll make it seem like that's crazy. Like the child is too old to be doing it that long. These mothers here find all kind of excuses to stop breastfeeding as soon as possible. But you'd rather give them a formula, okay, and then wonder why, the child may be predisposed to certain things, from a very young age, you don't know what's in the formula, yet you're giving your baby a formula, made by a fucking mad scientist. You motherfuckers gotta be crazy. So I wouldn't even worry about no goddamn that's right, sweet titty milk. Sweet, tell him Jay Jenks, that sweet titty milk is the best milk that any baby could ever.
All natural.
All natural, sweet
natural
titty milk. Unadulterated, sweet titty milk.
Yo, cut it out, y'all. Not
anyway.
You. Lady Stacks over here rubbing her breastises. Stop it, man.
She trying to get that titty milk going.
Oh,
anyway.
Cut it out,
she remembers. Anyway. So
that's the least of the worries. Don't even worry about that.
That's the least of our worries. But you should be worried about when they talk about food shortages and all this type of shit, because I would be stockpiling some food, people, just in case. Because they are telling you that it's coming, and for you to sit here and ignore and then wait till the last minute to run to the goddamn store, and you see that all the rice is gone and all the beans and all the things that sustained you, you could have been got that right now.
Did you see the videos where the farmers were trying to warn us that the government was paying them to destroy their crops? Did you see that?
I've heard of it. I don't think I saw the video, but I've heard talk of things of such. Yes.
There's a video floating around out there where they're saying that the government was paying them to destroy their crops. I watched it. It was maybe about 3 or 4 or 5 months ago. It was crazy.
Somebody said goat's milk is the closest to mother's milk. Well, let me ask you something, Res B. Would you allow your baby to suck on a goat's titty to get that milk? Straight from the goat's titty? Huh? Would you? No, you wouldn't. Of course you wouldn't. It's ridiculous. So why give any milk to a baby that you wouldn't allow the baby to suck on its titty? Would you give the baby dog milk? What's the difference? What's the difference between dog milk and cow's milk? Can anybody tell me? Taste? Is it the taste? I would think it's all the same. What's the difference in cheetah milk? Why you don't suck on a cheetah's titty for milk? I'm saying, right?
They're all mammals.
What's the fucking difference?
They're all mammals.
And even a cow, would you, like, you put it in the bottle and all of that, that's acceptable. But would you actually put the baby up to a cow's titty, to a cow's udder, and allow the baby to suck directly from the udder? Wouldn't you think that was nasty? That's disgusting. Like, I'm not going to do that to my baby. So why would you do it in any other configuration?
Hefner would do it.
Huh?
Hefner would do it.
Yeah, well, Hefner's a fucking freak. Some chick issues trying to breastfeed. Yes, we understand that. New York old soul. And for those sisters, yes, bottle feeding and all of that is cool. And then they have what's also called, though, a wet nurse for those sisters, where other women who are lactating can feed their children. That's what a wet nurse is called. So there's still no excuse to feed them formula or cow's milk ever. Y'all just can make up the excuses, but really, there's no real excuse to do it other than tradition and what you've been taught, what you think is right. But that shit ain't right. So again, I'm not so worried about shortage of baby formula,
Right.
Unless y'all motherfuckers are so stupid that y'all would let the babies die.
Oh no.
Y'all couldn't get no formula.
Oh no.
Like imagine that. Like, well, the babies died because there was no formula on the shelves.
Oh,
so none of y'all thought to pull your titty out and just feed the baby. Well, my milk was raw. Well, then just give it regular milk. Then do what you got to do. Give it goddamn cow's milk if you got to, I guess. But figure the shit out.
These newer mothers might not even know that, Lord Jamar.
Give them almond milk. Give them rice milk. Something. Give them oat milk. There's plenty of different alternatives. But formula is not the be all end all. And I don't think we should be so worried about formula, not being on the shelves, other than what's behind that is them trying to get you accustomed to being without certain items and stuff like that, and to create a demand for certain items as well.
Now,
that's the type of stuff we need to be looking at.
I may be ignorant to this, but I've seen a commercial. How does you get milk from almonds, man? This is a serious question. I really want to know.
Yeah, well, there is a process, a way that you can, you know what I mean, press the almonds, and everything has moisture inside of it, oils and all of that, and
okay,
it's when you press the almonds, the stuff that comes out of it is kind of like a milky,
okay,
milky.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean? Milk just doesn't come from animals, There's different kinds of milk. So like I said, almond milk, rice milk, oat milk.
Okay.
Yeah. Coconut milk. There's different milks.
Okay. I see some of the comments. Soak and press. Okay.
Yeah. Not just titty milk. Yeah, it's the pressure when you press it.
Interesting.
Soak and press. Okay, yeah. Press and soak in water. There we go.
Okay. Interesting, man. Learn a lot of things on the Godcast.
In
other news, absolutely, Lord Jamar. In other news, the passing of Ray Liotta, dead at 60.
Ray Liotta, man. Now I'm an old school dude, and Ray Liotta, man, he was one of those actors, man. Like he was like a man's actor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what movie was that? Goodfellas, a Casino. I just saw the clip too. Somebody put it up, and he gets out the car, he's by his motherfucking self. You know what I mean? And you just see the determination in his face, and he's just walking in his fucking old school shoes, clicking up the drive, like click, 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 click. And the guy's he runs up on like 4 or 5 guys. He's by himself, and the one wise guy dude tries to say some shit to him, like, "Oh, what do you want?" This nigga pulls out his motherfucking hammer, gun busted nigga, crate, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Bashes the shit out of his face. Crazy. And then he like, you ever fucking put your hands on her again? I'll fucking kill you. You know what I mean? And he pulls out the hammer, he backs everybody else down, like, what the fuck y'all want? You know what I mean? All them niggas was like, yo, you got it. You got it. And then he just fucking walks away. You know what I mean? Get back in his car. Scene.
Classic.
Scene. Oh man, that nigga Ray Liotta, he's been in so many great movies, man. Like
And the iconic laughing scene in Goodfellas.
Right.
They're like,
What are you laughing at? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah. Iconic.
I mean, just so many movies, man. He seemed like, I've never met him personally, but he seemed like he could have been a good guy in real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so he passed away apparently in his sleep while in the DR shooting a movie called Dangerous Waters.
And see, he's still shooting movies. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, he was also a voice for Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was he had a character in there. Like, he was like the main character or some shit.
Wow. In the original Vice City?
I'm not sure.
Wow. Okay.
I just know, he was in Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, he's gonna be missed, man. He definitely was a great actor, man. I've seen him play it tough. I've seen him play it funny. I've seen him play it sweet. I've seen him just, his range was just really great as an actor. I feel like I just always believed his characters. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he always made his characters believable, man.
Right.
So rest in peace, Ray Liotta. Well, how old was he again?
He was 67.
67. I mean, it's not really that old, man, to be honest. But I'm sure he's lived a hell of a life, a hard hell of a life. That's right. Brand Nubian is on the radio for Grand Theft Auto 2. We were on the DJ Premier channel on Grand Theft Auto.
Was Ray Liotta cast type? Did he play in anything else other than the gangster movies? Or was he cast?
Did. It's called typecast, not cast type. He's doing a little dyslexic thing right now. Yeah.
Typecast.
Typecast.
Did he play in any like romantics or comedies or just gangster movies?
No, I think he definitely, man. Okay, if we were to, let's see. Let's go to IMDb, shall we? I don't know why my shit is running slow, it seems like.
All right, while you look that up, I'm gonna hit up this next topic real quick while you look that up. All right, man. Kanye West.
Whoa. No, don't do that.
Whoa, what's up?
We can't jump from a topic.
Oh, I thought you were on this
topic. Yeah, but hang on. Right. Relax. We're talking about Ray Liotta right now. Don't move on.
True. Icon legend.
Move on yet. I want to see something for a second. Because you asked a question and I'm going to answer.
You seen him you said you also seen him in another movie where it was a different. I think you said you seen him play like a.
I've seen him play like tender roles where he was like somebody's father and all this type of shit. Okay. And I just feel like my shit's running slow right now. Okay. Hang on. Give me a second. Okay.
Ray Liotta.
I got so much shit. Hang on. Let's just go. Let's see. I'm clicking movie. He's got TV he's done. Oh no. I don't know. This shit's bugging me. It's bugging out.
Hey, look.
I spelled it wrong.
What movie title is it? Because if he did play different roles from gangster movies, I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna watch those movies. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a good actor. He was a good actor. It'd be interesting to see his range. You know what I mean? Because I only know him from the gangster flicks. Somebody said he was in the movie Field of Dreams. Maybe is that Field of Dreams? The ring a bell. Oh yeah, that's true.
He's
That's
known
true.
for Goodfellas, n.o.r.e, Revolver, Something Wild.
Mm.
Yeah, he plays a lot of cops, I guess, too. Okay, Dangerous Waters, The Substance, Cocaine Bear, El Tonto, Broken Soldier, Many Saints of Newark. Oh, yeah, he was in that. He was just in that's the Sopranos movie. He was just in that.
He was in a lot. Okay, he was in action and thriller
Sudden
movies.
Move, Syndrome K, Hubie Halloween,
Heartbreak.
Bad Times at Ridgemont High, Table Read, Marriage Story, Shades of Blue, The Simpsons, Great News, Young Sheldon. See, this is like comedy shit. The Simpsons, Young Sheldon,
Yep. I see that.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, The Backup Dancer, Flock of Dudes, Modern Family. That's a TV series comedy. Campus Code.
Let me see.
Black Wade, Making of the Mob, TV series documentary. He was the narrator. Texas Rising.
Youth in Revolt.
30 for 30 narrator. Kill the Messenger. Revenge of the Green. This dude got mad fucking movies, yo.
Charlie St. Cloud with Zac Efron. Yeah, he had.
I can't read
range.
all this shit.
He had range. Yeah, he had range, man.
This shit.
He had range. He did a lot.
It seems like he might have started in 1980. All the way up to now. Bumbacleat. Yeah. Ray Liotta, man.
And then we might see him in this upcoming movie he was working on called Dangerous Waters.
Right. Okay. We can move on. Rest in peace, Ray Liotta.
Right. Absolutely, man. Yeah, I was gonna say, you hear about your boy Kanye?
What about him?
He's got the Happy Yay, the Happy Yay meal.
That's what it's called, a Happy Yay.
Yeah, it's not Happy Meal. You gotta add the E after the Y in Happy. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
That's what it looks like.
So it's a Happy Yay, like a happy. Whoa,
yeah.
That's what. Okay.
All right. And
it looks like a house. What is?
Let me see. Bring it back. Yeah, look at this.
Look, got a black burger. Is that a
yes,
black
everything
bun?
is black. Everything is black, Lord J.
Black is the bun is black. What kind? What is that? Pumpernickel?
The happy Yay
What is
meal.
that? Pumpernickel? What is that? Velvet?
Would you let your kids get this?
It looks a little dark.
Yeah, you know Ye's outfits. You know his outfits.
Oh,
and his boots.
His outfits.
You know he wears all black with the black hoodie, the black boots. It matches.
Well, speaking of the boots and speaking of McDonald's, maybe this is why maybe the boots go with the Happy Meal.
All right, so let me break it down, okay?
Ronald McDonald, think about it. Think about the boots that Ronald wears. Hold up. And then let's look at these boots. Hold up. Aha. These are the new Yeezy boots, huh? Oh, wait, no. Kanye West wore Balenciaga's XXL boots before they even hit the runway. Oh, so those are Balenciaga boots.
Kanye has bigger shoes to fill with the new Yeezys.
Well, they said those are Balenciagas. That's what this says right here. So now, bro.
Wow.
I don't like them. I don't care how much they cost. And I don't think they fly. That's my opinion.
Okay? What's going in the last row? Third picture in the last row. What's going on, man? Third picture in the last row?
Last row.
What's
This
going
one?
on? Yeah, what's that, man? What's going on here,
He's
man?
on stage or some shit like
Looking
that.
mad feminine here, man.
I mean, he got the boots on, and he got a tank top on.
Also, let me add the Happy Yay meal. The new meal design is similar to his childhood home viewed on the Donda cover. So that's like the box.
Right, I know it looked like a house or some shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like the house he grew up in that was on that Netflix cover for Donda.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what that is.
Hang on, I'm trying to.
I think the original Happy Meal is a house. Doesn't it come in the house with a little kid's toy? Yeah, the original Happy Meal is the box is in the shape of a house, but it's not black. It's like yellow and red.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the shape of, but it's not supposed to. It don't look like a house. I don't think it was supposed to be representative of a house. It just was in that house type of shape, maybe.
Right.
This is supposed to be a house.
Supposed to be his house he grew up in.
Right. But hang on, let me see something for a second. So let me look at this satanic shit.
What?
Let me look at this satanic meal they got going on.
Oh no, why? Because it's all black?
I mean, this is some weirdo shit. First of all, they got a black quarter water over here. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that looked like a quarter water. We know quarter waters is no good for you people. They got these fries with the black holder and this Yeezy sign, but see, and I guess that's the Yeezy sign, but it's a Y with like, but it's a cross too. Like, that's a weird symbol right there, bro.
What's that packet to the right? Is that the star with the circle?
What, this right here?
No, go to the right of the house.
This?
Yeah, it looks like a pentagram. Is that a pentagram? What?
Nah, I don't know what that is. Maybe there's some cookies in there.
No,
First
but
of all,
look
they
at
got
the
these
logo in the middle.
fake-ass nuggets up in here. These nuggets, like my brother was just talking about these nuggets. We seen a video where people like zoomed in on the fucking nuggets, and there was like pieces of little like plastic shit inside the fucking the nuggets, yo. Like when you look at it through a microscope type of shit.
You don't see the
little
logo?
pieces of plastic.
You don't see the logo on the cookie package in the middle? Look closer.
This is the cookies right there. Yeah, I don't see no.
That's a logo you're pointing at.
Yeah, I see there's a logo, but they don't look like no pentagram. You're just seeing some shit, bro. I don't see no pentagram. Trust me. If it was there, I would have seen it. But now why the black bun? Why the black bun? Unless it's pumpernickel. Is this pumpernickel bread? Huh? Somebody please tell me in the comments, is that pumpernickel? Because if it's not pumpernickel and they just dyed some white bread black, oh my goodness. They really trying to kill a motherfucker out here. They really trying to kill your babies.
Wait, how are we going to ignore the purple flying saucer, man? We're going to ignore the purple flying saucer.
Yeah, I didn't even know what that was. That's just the toy to pull you in. That's just the fucking and it comes with a lighty thing that I can spin around. That's just shit to just make you, you know what I mean? Try to pull the little kids in and shit. You diabolical. Yeah. I don't think that's pumpernickel. Well, that's an unhappy meal. That will leave you unhappy. You eat enough of those things, children. Like, why would you even do that? Now that I think about it, like, I mean, I know it's about making money and all of that, but yo, we know McDonald's is the worst. Like McDonald's, like if you're supposed to be any type of woke in any kind of woke level, then you're supposed to know not to fuck with McDonald's. Like Yeezy, you ain't got enough money. Like, do you let your children eat McDonald's? Yeezy, I wonder. Do they eat McDonald's?
Maybe he needs to get that bread. You know, he's getting sued. Speaking of, he's getting sued by a pastor for sampling a sermon in one of his songs, "Come to Life" song on the Donda album, without getting the pastor's permission. Who knows how much he's getting
What's
sued
so crazy?
for?
What you know what'd be funny is if these little white kids that love Kanye so much do with these Happy Meals what they did with all of his other shit. You fuck around, see a Happy Meal online, selling that shit for $2,000. You know what I mean? They be reselling all of his shit for mad more money than what it costs.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you.
They might fuck around and sell these Happy Meals.
You might not be far off, Lord J.
Bro, why not? Like, yo, I got one of the first Happy Meals, yo.
Collector's item.
I got one of the first Happy Meals. This is a cool collector's item, yo. Look at the serial number on the Happy Meal, bro.
Look at the black bun.
It's like one of the first 500 of the Happy Meals. I'm selling this shit for fucking $5,000.
And it's not gonna mildew. Remember, you see the video with the McDonald's food?
Probably it's never gonna rot. Mm-hmm. It's never gonna go bad. You can eat this shit 10 years from now.
You want a quick come up, run to McDonald's and grab you a few.
Yeah, they're gonna make an NFT out of it, Hazy Allen. Yo.
I got 5 of them purple UFOs.
On eBay.
A
Happy meal.
25 hundo.
Happy's meal. I guess that's what they're calling it, a Happy meal.
Happy meal. Wow.
Right. If he's worth $1 billion, why fuck with McDonald's? Because you just greedy for more money. That's why.
McDonald's,
you don't care
billions
about poisoning your own people. You see? You don't care about poisoning your own people. Speaking of that, did we see this video? Digga sent me a video of some little kids, man, with all these guns and rhyming about killing niggas, and like this shit getting out of hand as far as
what's new,
not getting
man?
out of hand. It's been out of hand, but the shit is crazy, just super crazy now. With like, we got to really look at how these companies is like rewarding our youth for coming up with that type of music.
Hey, man.
Like they're coming up with straight murder music.
Sounds like a Bobby Shmurda music video, man.
They coming up with murder music that's real, where they're laughing about real murders and all this type of shit. Like in this video, yo, these kids look like nobody was older than 15. You know what I mean? Like some of these kids look like they was like 12 years old with hammers, and they all up in the video. You know what I mean? Even though when I think about it, we was young doing dumb shit like that too. We was young with hammers and shit like that, but we wasn't making videos and shit about it and making songs about it. That's what was different. But trust me, in the fucking 70s, 80s, and 90s, the murder rate was way higher.
You know what, Lord Jamar? Let me tie that in with the gun shooting, man. You think it has anything to do, correlation? With
what
these
do you mean?
Kids? So on one end, we're talking about school shootings earlier. Now we're talking about the kids and music videos with guns. Is there any kind of a connection where, cause and effect type deal? Well,
guns are okay if we only use them against each other. That's when guns are okay. As long as it's black people using them against black people. Any other scenario of
the reason I asked that, cool. I asked that because you said these look like little kids in the music video, right? Like 12-year-olds, 13, 14-year-olds playing with the guns. You see what I'm saying? And then we
talking about killing niggas in the video, talking about killing each other, and they leave people laid out and da 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 da, and But this is the type of shit that I'm just talking about now, how these, you know, the record companies and the radio stations and all of these type of shit, this is the type of shit they're fueling and that they're feeding, you know what I mean?
Right.
They're feeding the babies all of this type of shit. Like, at what point do we say enough to shit like that? Like, or when do we start doing counter things where we start rewarding the positive music? You know what I mean? The shit that doesn't glorify that shit. If we started to do that, people would see an alternative. You see, but they don't want that.
It's got to start with the people, because sex and violence sells. Sex and violence sells.
Right, but you know what also sells? Life. Life and love sells too. I mean, like, love sells too, man, if you give it a goddamn chance to sell. If you show the merits in it. Like, with these motherfuckers, all they want to promote is death. Death. And not just with the guns and shit, just with everything. Food. I just think about, like, food, especially, like, soda done took out more people than fucking guns. Especially in the hood. Soda? Come on, man. Stop it. Think how many people been drinking soda. Like, if we talk about that, now we go back to the shortage of the baby formula. Yo, you got people that would actually give their children soda in a bottle. If they didn't have no more formula. Fuck it, I gave them some Pepsi. Like, you got children that's been drinking soda since whatever age, and now they're whatever, you know what I mean? Of course you're obese. Of course you're, you know, yeah, of course you got all these fucking problems. Like, so much murder. Thank you to Marco Buddha. He said, we should boycott all negative rap they promote to our children on radio and online, and demand with legislation and social awareness. Thank you, Marco Buddha. Yeah, man, I'm seeing, man, that, I mean, it's really crazy now. Our rap was negative, I guess. I'm saying our rap, meaning the rap of our generation. There were a lot of it was negative, but we did have positive music too. You know what I mean? To try to balance it out.
Now it's all one-sided. One-sided now.
Now it's all one-sided. And it's like the voices are even younger. Like, they sound young. They sound like babies. Like, the nigga that was rhyming in this video sounds like a baby. Like, he didn't even hit puberty yet. You know, at least we had rappers that sounded like men already. Like, they already hit. You know what I mean?
Right.
They already hit puberty. So they, you know, Rakim's voice was what it was going to be. Like, Kool G Rap was what it was going to be. You know what I mean? Like, all those rappers they didn't sound like, there's only a few rappers you heard go from a little kid into like their grown voice, like a Shaheem or somebody, you know what I mean? Like somebody like that. But there's not a lot of, you know, these little motherfuckers is coming straight out the gate before their nuts even drop with fucking guns in the video and shit like that.
Kind of reminds me of that classic movie. Remember the movie City of Gods? Remember that joint?
The Brazil shit.
Yeah, where the kids had all the guns and the little kids were the gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sound like some City of God vibes.
Yeah.
What's the name of the video? I'm gonna check it out tonight.
The City of God. That's the fucking
City of God.
The devil.
Do you want to promote? What's the name of the video?
Huh?
I don't know if you want to promote that video. The joint Digga sent you. Send it to my phone.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I gotta look for it. I don't even.
All right. Lord Jamar, let me ask you this. I got a feeling Noriega is taking a page out of your playbook. Noriega.
Okay, what's up?
Noriega questions why rap artists, quote, respect Letterman, Oprah, Zane Lowe over the culture. I'm going to paraphrase, but he said, at this point, you rap niggas going to Oprah and Gayle, they're trash. I did a lot for the culture, and you got a lot of black media outlets now, but you won't come on the platform to do interviews, but you'll go to Oprah. What you think, Lord? Sound like a page from your playbook.
Is Oprah even doing videos with niggas anymore? Like,
well, he mentioned Oprah was one of the ones Noriega mentioned. He said at this point, Oprah and Gayle are trash.
Gayle.
Yeah. We got to control our narrative. We control this culture. Stop going to platforms outside of the culture.
No captivity with Freezy. Thank you. Said conscious ain't cool no more. Single mothers are breeding these unconscious kids. That's why we got to make it cool again. It was cool before, it could be cool again. What's old is new. Now what were you just saying again? I'm sorry.
So Noriega was going.
Oh yeah, talking about. Well, yeah, that he's saying that they respect basically these mainstream, more white type outlets than they do outlets that are more of the culture, like this platform, like Drink Champs, shit like that. That's basically what I get from what he's saying. Yes. I mean, yeah, I understand. And that's part of our people's problem for the longest time. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's like saying, why do black people take information from white people quicker than they do from their own people? There's so many things that we as original people have told our people about health and nutrition for the longest time. And now only when it becomes trendy amongst white people do we now believe it or want to fuck with it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's fucking crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so a lot of times, we as black people, we just get our validation from white people. So the more an outlet seems like it's backed by the white establishment, the more official we think it is, and the more ready we are to fuck with it.
Then he also goes on to say, I have been the best to this culture. I have always put hip hop first, and I see you guys go to Ellen, David Letterman, Zane Lowe, and treat them with more respect than the culture, but you say you want black excellence. And he tweeted that Wednesday night. But you want black excellence.
Well, who is he talking to? Because what rappers are going on Ellen? Is he talking to Diddy? Because
he's on Revolt.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But what other rappers go to Ellen? Like, I've seen Diddy on Ellen. How many rappers even go to Ellen? Like, he's talking to rappers at a certain level, again, who would probably revere, like, well, no, Diddy was on Drink Champs, so no, I can't say that. I don't know who he's talking to. What rappers go on Ellen? I don't know what rappers have been on Ellen, to be honest.
So additionally, multi-millionaire hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs recently appeared on the Ellen Show. Apple Music One's presenter Zane Lowe regularly questions entertainers like Lil Nas X, Big Boy, Earl Sweatshirt, Questlove, and Jack Harlow.
Who's Zane Lowe? I don't know who that is. Is that a white dude?
I don't know who's that. This is my first time hearing of a Zane Lowe. Maybe he's just ranting, He didn't mention any rappers in particular. He was just speaking in general. But he didn't throw anybody under the bus by naming any rappers. And this is May 25th that he made these 3 tweets.
It said Zane Lowe is from Europe. Okay.
He said, tweet, David Letterman is my favorite.
He said, I agree. He said, I think he was talking about
did he?
V-Lad, maybe. About how people go up to shit like that.
Yeah, but he didn't mention Vlad. He mentioned those people I mentioned. He says, I see you guys go to Ellen, David Letterman, Zane Lowe, and the Zane Lowe's and treat them with more respect than the culture, but you say you want black excellence. I'm gonna be honest. Even going to Oprah or Gail, because he tweeted and spelt it GAL. That's why I'm saying it. Is trash at this point. We control our culture. Inside of our culture, we control it. Why go outside of it? David Letterman is my favorite. But man, why go there or Ellen before $1 million worth of game or Joe or the Champs or even Twitter?
David Letterman even have a show anymore? I don't understand the people that's even being brought up though. Seriously, like David Letterman, I thought he was retired. Does David Letterman have a show?
Maybe N.o.r.e was drinking. He's the drink champ.
No. Because I think David Letterman got like one of those type of shows, like a Netflix type of show, maybe. And I think he's probably got people like Will Smith. Maybe that's the type of people he's talking about, like the Will Smiths of the world. And I don't know. I'm not sure exactly who he's talking about.
See, when these rappers,
but again, I feel like, hang on, I feel like what I said earlier about that white validation, that's basically what he's talking about here. You know what I mean? So whoever he's talking about, he's just kind of annoyed at the fact that they're still into this white validation, but they talk about, they spit the rhetoric of black excellence. But when you see black excellence in front of you, because here we are, and we don't have these same people coming to us with these corporate dollars. That's what we were saying in the beginning of the fucking show.
Well, even with you, Lord Jamar, when you was on that other guy's show, everybody loved you on there. Your joints had the most views. You and Boozy had the most views. But here you are with your own podcast, aka Godcast. And where are all those people?
Because they still validate,
the other guy. And that's a shame on the culture. Shame on you guys. That's a shame.
Like, you should get your own channel.
What's that?
It's funny. I had people come up to me recently talking about, you should get your own channel. Bro.
Man, I'm kind of disappointed in the culture, man. I'm not going to lie, man. I've heard a lot of people say the only reason they went to the other guy's channel was because of you, Lord J.
Yeah, well, listen, I already know. You know what I mean?
Right. And then you told
the
us,
right motherfuckers will fuck with us.
Right. You told us, you said in the past, you even had people come up to you and begged you to go back to the other guy. Right?
Word. Nah, I'm good.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
That's right.
You know what? I thought about this the other night, man. I want to play a little game. I want to pick Lord Jamar's brain and play a little game. A little hip-hop game, man. You down?
Come on, man. It's getting late, but go ahead.
Okay.
What you talking about?
I'm going to pick 2 MCs.
Impromptu games and shit. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pick 2 MCs. Out of the 2 MCs, You tell me which one you like better and why. Easy game. Okay.
Nah, I don't like games like this. But
come on, Lords. One time, man. I want to know. I want to know. Okay.
I guess.
Jay-Z or Nas? I got 3 rounds. This is the first round. Jay-Z or Nas? And why?
Wow.
Come on, you're a hip hop icon. I want to know.
See, there's different. I like them both for different reasons.
You got to pick one and why. I know you like them both, but pick one and why. If you were going to go to the moon and you could only pick one of the CDs, Jay-Z or Nas, and why?
I'm gonna have to go with Illmatic Nas, just because it spoke to me more when it came out.
Okay. Round 2, Biggie or Pac, and why?
Again, see, these are 2 guys that I like for different reasons. You know what I mean?
You pick one, the other got
Musically, I like Biggie better. You know what I mean? But
okay.
but Pac had more substance.
So you're saying Biggie?
Beat wise,
Okay.
But substance wise, you know, I'm gonna have to go with Pac.
You can pick one, other got to go. So we're gonna say Biggie.
I just gave you my answer.
Okay. Round 3 and the third round.
Uh-huh.
Ghostface Killer or Raekwon?
Come on, man. Stop the bullshit.
This is the last one. This is the last one. I really want to know.
Why? Like this?
I want to know. You are a cultural icon of hip hop.
But I don't like this division. These are
It's not
dividing
division.
questions. Yeah, I don't like this shit.
Everybody, okay. If you have 2 or 3 kids, you love all of your kids, but which one do you favor a little bit more? That's it. It's not picking one over the other.
You don't have a seed, so you don't really
okay, you answered the 2. Why you can't answer the third one? Ghostface Killer or Raekwon? If you answer this third one, I will be happy. I will be happy.
I like them both. For similar reasons, actually, with them.
All right. Hey, if it'll help you a little bit, I would say Raekwon.
Okay, no, your answer is not going to help me. That don't help me.
Raekwon just spit that fire, man. His flow. Ghostface Killer or Raekwon? We're almost done with the show, Lord Jamar. Bear with me.
I'm gonna have to go with, and I love them both, man.
I'm
gonna have to go with Ghost.
Okay.
Just because, yeah.
I know Ray and Ghost is together. That's why I was wondering.
And I fuck with Ray hard. Like Ray was on my album and shit.
Okay.
But Ghost, like Ghost gets you hype in a different kind of way. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Did you visit his coffee shop yet? Killer Coffee?
Nah, I gotta check it out.
Word.
But yeah, I don't really like those questions and shit. But
I know you don't like it, but sometimes I gotta get you in an uncomfortable spot, pick your brain, ruffle your feathers a little bit, you know? It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, Lord Jamar.
Yeah, but those definitely weren't easy questions.
I know.
Those definitely wasn't easy questions.
I know.
But when I really think about like when who shit came out and and who shit I was playing more, you know what I mean?
You're leaning more towards Ghostface?
Right.
Okay.
It's like, but if I think about Reasonable Doubt and Illmatic, yo, Reasonable Doubt was ill, but I played the shit out of Illmatic. Like, just the whole way the shit start. New York State of Mind, man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. So yeah, I'm just doing that with each one. Like, and Ghost got a lot of fucking joints too, man. He got a lot of. Ray got shit. That purple tape though.
Ray, man.
That purple tape's right there. But Ghost got crazy shit. And my man Perb used to fuck with Ghost.
Word. Okay, man. I appreciate you participating and playing in that game. Who would Lord J pick? There we go, man.
All right, there you go.
Nice.
All right, well, listen, I think we hit a lot of topics.
Also congrats to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. Rihanna, they had a baby boy.
Right. Do we know the name yet?
Oh, do we have the name? Look that up.
Your opinion matters, Lord J. Thank you.
Absolutely. Your opinion matters, man.
Correct, LJ.
See, Lord J just don't like it when he put on the spot like that, man.
Well, I mean, yeah, because you picked everybody that you picked with was people that I fuck with on both sides. I fuck with Jay-Z and I fuck with Nas. I fuck with Tupac and I fuck with Biggie. I fuck with Ghost and I fuck with Ray. So it's like now you're splitting my allegiances. Like, so that's not comfortable.
Yeah, I can see that. But you know, sometimes in situations we can't have it all, you know. We can't have it all.
Yes, this is true. And you got to keep it real. And I pride myself on doing that. So there you have it. I gave you my answers.
Salute. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
But listen, I appreciate everybody for coming through tonight. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already doing so. Tell a friend to subscribe as well. Get where we're at. I know we need to crack the 160. I think we're at like 157, something like that.
Yeah, we're getting close.
All right, let's crack that 160, shall we? And just, you know, increments, people, increments. Don't forget, keep campaigning for me to play Papa Wu in the upcoming season of the Wu-Tang series if Papa Wu is in it. Yeah, because we can make that happen. We've already made headway, and yeah, y'all just keep it up. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all.
Absolutely.
Once again, for the Godcast, what you think, Lord? I am Lord Jamar.
And it's your boy, Artie Stacks.
And we say to you, peace. Oh, I'm in Houston this week and Saturday, Brand Nubian, Houston, Club 5015, Legends Only. Then Sunday, we in Philly. If you're in the area, come check us out. I forget where we're at in Philly, but y'all will find out. Till then, peace. Love y'all.